Yeah, you don't have to right now. Good. All right.
You look like you've been a distance.
I need my red bowl for Vinny.
So yeah, we'll get 400 or 500 views, easy. You know, up to 1,000 downloads maybe. So people will hear it.
Okay.
You know, we have a pretty good audience. I'm pretty proud of that. I've been doing it 6 years. So. Guess who is this?
This is Maryland. What talk show is this? Is this about traveling right?
Who is this?
300
Maryland.
shows.
Maryland?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for listening.
What is this talk show on? Is it for the right to travel?
No, this is actually Garden City Community Chat. We're going to be doing a show on Neighborhood Watch.
I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong talk.
Okay. That's okay. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
She's in the wrong show. All right. Who do we have in there? We have Derek. Hello, Derek. How are you doing?
Big time for sports.
Yes, it is.
March Madness.
Derek is actually my son. He does the D&D Sports Chat, a podcast also. And I'm just going to get this straightened out. Got some people in there. Okay. All right. We're going to be going in about 1 minute. We'll be going live, everybody. Mike, anything interesting today?
No, personally, I just came from the doctor's.
Oh, yeah? How's it going? Okay?
I went to the kidney doctor today.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, she says you're already at whatever, type 2B or something like that. On your way to dialysis if you don't make some changes.
Uh-oh. You got it, better listen to her.
Yeah.
Not good.
Cut down on the potassium, lose some weight.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada.
We just joined the fitness center over at Maplewood today.
Did you?
6 months, yep. So I'm going to continue that because I just finished cardiac rehab, so I want to continue with that.
Yeah.
All right, Patty Fix. Hello, Patty. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
She must have been working today. She wasn't at the Kiwanis meeting.
She wasn't there? Did you have a good turnout?
Yeah, we had 26.
That's good. Don was the speaker, eh?
Yeah.
How'd he do? Good?
He did good.
Good, good. All right, here we go. Stand by. Shoot.
Recorded
Live.
Hi, folks. This is Dennis Newbacher, former Chopper 7 pilot for Channel 7 Action News. You're listening to Garden City Community Chat with your hosts, Carrie and Mike, and Tom with the weather. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show on this fantastic day in Garden City, Michigan.
Well, good evening and welcome to Garden City Community Chat. This podcast is dedicated to promoting our community and yours, offering news you can use and much more. And now, Garden City Community Chat. Hey, thanks for joining us for another episode of GC Community Chat. This is show number 333 already, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Jeez, oh, Pete, it seems like we just celebrated our 300 show, eh?
Yeah, I think so. Check the back of my T-shirt, yeah.
Yeah. It's March 16th, 2017, and we thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to join us here tonight. We are coming to you live on Facebook from the chat studio right here in Garden City, Michigan. We want to welcome and say hi to our listeners in Wayne, Westland, Dearborn Heights, Dearborn, Inkster, Redford, Livonia, Plymouth, and
Canton.
Yes, don't forget Canton. Thanks for listening and your support. We really appreciate it. This is Garden City's only live podcast where we share news you can use and promote our community and yours. I'm your host, Carrie, And also joining me tonight is former Garden City Councilman and longtime resident, Mr. Mike Jones. Mike, how are you?
Outstanding, Kerry, but I am getting better, thank you.
Well, that's good. The doctor said you were?
No. Doctor said I need to make some significant changes.
And unfortunately, Tom won't be with us live tonight, but he just recorded a weather segment for us, so stay tuned for that. We'll get to that shortly. And then a little later in the show, we will welcome our guest for tonight, the co-founder of the Garden City Neighborhood Watch Patrol, Tracy Tatro. And also joining her will be one of the volunteer patrollers, Norm Whiteside. So we hope you'll join us for that. And then, as always, Mike's going to be here once again to close out the show with his rendition of Buddy Holly's That'll Be the Day and some great community announcements for you. I think you got a few over there, right?
Yeah, we got a few.
So it should be a good show.
New ones.
Yep, should be a good show. Stick around, sit back, relax, grab your favorite snack or beverage, and join us for the next 60 minutes or so. Don't forget, you can now watch our show live on Facebook every Thursday evening, and all you have to do is go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/GCChat. While you're there, give us a like, and be sure to invite your friends and have them watch. By all means, share your thoughts and questions in the comments section, too. We would love to hear from you. And we have a few in there. We got Bill Tatro, Danny Salisbury. How you guys doing? Thanks for joining us. Peggy Monahan, Bramkit. Ooh, I hope I didn't mangle your name. Thanks for joining us, guys. And we are also recording the audio portion of tonight's show for those of you that like to download the show and listen at your convenience over on our main show page at TalkShoe.com. Just search for show ID 82757. You can join us in the chat room over there as well, and also call in with any questions or comments you might have for any of us at 1-724-444-7444, and just enter the call ID 82757 followed by the pound sign. You'll also see all 333 shows in order for you in case you would like to listen to any past shows you may have missed. So please check them out.
So they can binge on community chat.
Right. Do a binge, man. Binge. And we are also happy to announce that our show is now available in the Google Play Music app. So all our audio recordings are over there for you in one place. Just search for GC Community Chat in the Google Play Music app. And yes, we are still in iTunes, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Just search for GC Community Chat. So I think we pretty much have everybody covered. What do you think?
I think you got me covered in more ways than I can even comprehend.
I just want to mention real quick that community events are not just taking place here in Garden City, but in our surrounding communities as well. Pardon me. So if your community has some great events coming up, get that information to us as soon as possible by emailing us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, and Mike will be more than happy to share it with our listeners for you. After all, that's what we're here for, to promote our community and yours. Tony Widmer, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Tony Widmer from the GC Gladiators. All right, let's get Tom in here for a check of the weather, and then we'll visit with our guests for tonight, Tracy Tatro and Norm Whiteside. Stay tuned.
I don't hear no weather. I don't hear no weather.
Okay, let's get a check on the weather with Doppler Tom, see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend. Tom, what do you have for us?
This week, winter made a return with much colder temperatures, and yes, we had snow this week. We had a little system move through on the 13th, and the reason why we got so much snow during that day was because of Lake Erie. We had an east wind, and that moisture on that lake brought some moisture inland, and it was in the form of snow. It's pretty interesting that we haven't really seen much ice on much of the Great Lakes this year. That means that there was a lot of lake effect snow this season, and that continued especially this week as well. But that snow, as you looked outside today, is starting to really melt away. I mean, we have the high March sun angle, and And during this time of year, the snow doesn't last very long. And we did see a little bit of snow, like I said, on the 13th, and we got about 4 inches. So it wasn't anything to sneeze at. The roads got a little bit on the sloppy side, but like I said, that sun helps definitely today as well, as we got into the low 40s. But as we get into tomorrow, another storm system is going to move through. It's going to be a little bit on the cold side during the morning hours, so it wouldn't surprise me to see a little bit more snow tomorrow morning. It will affect the morning commute a little bit, but the good news is during the day the temperatures will rise. So this precipitation type will change more into a rain. So it doesn't appear that we're going to see any significant snow accumulations, but it would not surprise me to have at least about an inch of snow. So definitely could cause some problems on the road if you're out and about. But like I said, that will begin to change into rain as we get warmer throughout the day and into Friday night as well. And as we get into the weekend, I don't really see any problems with snow anymore, but temperatures will be in the low to mid 40s this weekend. Sunday will be better than Saturday because Saturday will kind of be on the cloudy and rainy side, but the sun will return on Sunday, so that's some great news. And then as we get into the weekend, Monday appears to be the rainiest day of the week, and temperatures will begin to continue to warm up into the upper 40s. But then as we get into the rest of the week, it doesn't appear that we're going to be dealing with any more storm systems and snow as well, and those temperatures will kind of stay on the cool side. We're not going to really see a large increase in temperatures, but we're also not going to see a large decrease in temperatures either. We'll probably be in the 40s, low 40s all of next week. So, and temperatures during the overnight hours will continue to be below freezing. So it doesn't appear that we're going to be warming up anytime soon. And that appears to hopefully begin to end as we get into the end of the month, because I'm looking a little bit outward a little bit more, and temperatures will start to get a little bit warmer as we get into the end of March, with temperatures getting into the low 50s and starting to get above freezing during the overnight hours. So we'll continue to wait for those temperatures to warm up, but it's doesn't appear that winter is going to make another comeback like it did this week. But it's March, it's a transition month, and that's what happens this time of year. But we made it through this week. It's been a pretty, I wouldn't say a bad winter, but it hasn't been a... It's been a good winter for us. Obviously, February was a record-breaking month with temperatures, and that's some great news. But as we expand out, we're going to talk about some other weather. We've seen a pretty strong nor'easter across the Northeast. A little bit hard to forecast, you probably heard. There wasn't really a big blizzard in New York City like they predicted, because that low was much closer to the coast. But nevertheless, it was a very, very hard storm to forecast, but it was still a problem out there with roads, and a lot of air travel was canceled as well. You know, probably heard that Jerry had some problems getting back into the U.S., and he had to spend some more nights in Ireland. But hey, that's what you got to do nowadays. Weather controls the entire airways, and that's what happened with him. But luckily, he is now back in the U.S., so that's some great news. But the other big story across the East was the cold. I mean, getting so far down into Florida, where temperatures are now below freezing in northern Florida during the overnight hours, which is something to really talk about with widespread freeze warnings. And as we expand and going out west, there isn't too much problems out there. There are continue to be wildfire dangers all across the central United States, and that will continue to be a problem. I don't really see much rain for them. The west, the far out west, is continuing to see rain, but it's not as pronounced as it was the last few months, which is great news, because every drought helps for the drought, and that drought is really beginning to improve, so that's some great news. But that's pretty much the weather across the nation and our local area. Winter made a comeback this week. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but it's not going to last too much longer, as spring will be here soon enough. I mean, it's on the 20th, so hopefully Mother Nature gets her act together and gets much warmer as we get into April. Yeah. And those April showers will bring what? Yes, those Mayflowers. If you want to keep tuned to all the local weather information, just go to our website, DopplerTomsWeather.com.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, this has been crazy. We kind of had spring in February and winter in March, right? Nuts. All right. At this time, I would like to introduce our guest for tonight. She is a co-founder of the Garden City Neighborhood Watch Patrol, Tracy Tatro, and also joining her is Patroller Norm Whiteside. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you for having us.
You just got to get a little closer to the mic.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
So, Tracy, I'm going to start with you. How long ago did you start this neighborhood patrol, and what prompted you to start it?
We started it in November of 2015,
Okay.
and a group of people got together. Is it not on?
Yeah, okay. You're good.
Yep. All right, and so a group of us got together and decided that, you know, it was a need, that we needed to have a presence in the community to kind of keep out, you know, some no-gooders, you know, they're not doing any good, so a lot of cars getting broken into, people forgetting to lock them, so we just thought that having a presence in the community would help deter that.
Right, kind of being extra eyes and ears
Yep.
for the police, right?
Extra eyes and ears for the police. Although we have a wonderful police department, they don't need our help.
Yeah. But I mean,
do a
you know,
very good
yeah.
job on their own, but
I'm sure they appreciate it,
Yeah.
though. Although they.
Neighborhood watch on wheels as well.
Right, and we talked about this before we went on the air, that they don't necessarily endorse you, but they
Right.
do accept you, and
Yeah, they're
you're
very
part of the
supportive,
community now.
yes.
Right, very supportive.
supportive.
Awesome. And this is strictly volunteers, right?
Yes.
And your own vehicles, your own gas.
Our own time, our own dime.
Wow.
That's right.
So Norm, why did you start patrolling?
My wife pointed out the group to me on Facebook, and I wanted to be part of it to help the community. I mean, I think at the time it was the Copper Thieves,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and that was near me. I live in Zone 2, and I started patrolling and trying to detour or spot somebody doing it, and
Right.
I felt like it was a good cause, and I've just kept it up because it's a good organization to belong to.
And that's the thing. You guys aren't supposed to engage with anyone. You're just supposed to observe, correct?
Not at all. Observe. We use a.
Do you have
app.
walkie-talkies?
We
or-
have an app called Zillow on our
Oh, okay.
phones, and we
Awesome.
communicate with each other. But also the police number is on our speed dial. If we see something, we call them. We don't get involved.
And I asked you earlier, you don't do any background checks on your patrollers, but you do kind of research
I do research.
on your own.
Yeah.
And like you mentioned, you know, their license and that, right? They have them on record or whatever
We
at the
give
police
the
station.
police department a list of all the patrollers, their vehicle information, so that way, in the beginning, they were getting a lot of calls about us, like these strange vehicles driving around. So they asked us to give them a list so that they could know, or would know it was a patroller that was out when they got a call.
Right.
But now they're not. I don't think they're getting any calls on us now because more people know about us.
And you had mentioned you do have a Facebook page,
Yes.
and it's the Garden City.
Crime Prevention Neighborhood Watch Patrol Community.
Okay, and now people are able to post things on there, and you monitor that pretty closely,
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, we have a good set of admins that monitor the post, and we try to keep it paranoid free. Not posting a lot of stuff that's not
Right, because it got a little out of hand there. Not just, not necessarily your site,
Right,
but
right.
there was a lot of other ones
Yeah.
too. Crime reporting, Crime Watch, and all that. And, if you read a lot of that stuff, it kind of
made us look
painted
really,
our
yeah,
city kind of.
It made us look like a not so safe city. And
Right,
we know that
right.
Garden City is one of the safest. We just know that crime happens everywhere. It's
So
not
how,
just here.
so how many volunteers do you guys have?
We have 27 right now. Currently.
27. Wow. And then each night you have roughly how many out patrolling?
It depends on the night. Some nights is more, like when the power went out, and we had 7 out.
Right.
Every night that the power was out until the power came back on. A couple nights we have 1 or 2 out. We usually try to go out in pairs,
Okay.
but for the most part, it's anywhere average from 2 to 5.
In pairs, you mean 2 cars?
2 cars going
Okay.
out together so that nobody's out by themselves.
Okay. And how many zones are there, Norm?
14. Oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, explain the zone.
14 zones. Can you explain the zones? I mean,
Well, when I created the map, I got just a standard generalized map
of Garden City. Mm-hmm.
And what I did was I broke the map, the zones up by like mile markers, like the mile streets and then the half mile.
Okay.
So it just made it easier because some of the areas are really big. Some neighborhoods are more condensed with streets. So by breaking them up into zones, it made it easier. And we also created the zones because we've seen a lot of people posting their street addresses and streets and, when they were reporting something on the site. So this way it kind of kept the safety factor involved where they could just say what zone they were in.
Right.
So it didn't give the specific street.
Right. Awesome. Somebody's on the phone. Who's this?
Oh, this is Mark. I'm sorry. Great listening in.
Hi, Mark. You got a question or anything?
No, I just want to listen in and tell them what Garden City was. Thanks for doing a great job, man.
All right.
Very welcome,
Thanks.
Mark.
Yeah, they appreciate that. Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Mark's one of our listeners. We haven't heard from Mark lately.
No, it's been a while.
Yeah, been a little while. What was it? Where was I? Oh, the zones. So, is there a copy of this map that people can see that where
Yeah,
the
it's
zone
on-
is
It's posted on the website.
on the Facebook page?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, and you have 27,
27
roughly.
patrollers, yeah.
Okay, are you still looking for volunteers?
Always looking
Always.
for volunteers.
Always.
More the merrier.
Yeah.
We're like one big happy family.
Yep. And
Okay.
we meet once a month.
Yep.
All of us together and discuss maybe
Yeah.
what we saw or what we're looking for, or just different things.
So, is it the same
The last Monday of every month.
last Monday of every month? I want to write this down, then I'll.
At Maplewood Center at 7:00.
Last Monday at Maplewood, and 7 a.m. p.m.
PM.
p.m. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've had people come just to observe, but some people come just with the purpose they're going to join because they've read stuff on the page or whatever, and they're going
Right.
to take part.
Well, that's the main thing. The community, they need to get involved, right? Just like you said, you wanted to get involved.
Right.
And what's it hurt if you have an hour or two? How long are you out there patrolling? I mean, what are the shifts?
Hour and a half. It just depends. 2 hours sometimes.
Not bad.
Right.
Yeah.
I patrol a lot at the high school in Douglas.
Yeah, that's what I
During the
wanted
day.
to get into too. Superintendent Derek Fisher had asked you guys to maybe spend a little time patrolling the schools, right?
Yeah, patrolling the schools at night because there's been some vandalism at the schools recently. So he asked if we could just keep an eye on that, and we do. And for instance, one example was one night Danny and I were out patrolling, and we came across ladders, and somebody had left. I don't know if it was like one of the cleaning people. They left the front door open.
Oh, you're kidding.
There was
Lights on.
nobody in the school, and the lights were on. So
Wow.
we called the Garden City Police Department.
See?
They came out. They called the key holder, and they came and locked it up.
Oh, wow.
So-
Great. Yeah, speaking of Danny, let's give Danny a shout out.
Yeah, Danny.
He is a co-founder, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
He's a
Danny
good guy.
Salisbury.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's a very dedicated patroller.
Absolutely.
Good. So you can work and still do this, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
Danny
it'd be
works a
great
lot.
for a retiree.
Yeah, right there. We've got several.
Well, I wasn't going to ask if you were retired.
I'm like semi-retired. How's that?
Okay.
I work when I want to.
Yeah, well, that works out good. So, if people, want to volunteer, how would they contact you? What's the best way? Do you have a contact number or email? What do you want to put out there?
They can contact me on Facebook, or they could come to one of our meetings, or they could, if they contact me on Facebook, I'll give them my cell phone number to
Okay.
contact me.
Okay. And it would be the
Just go to the page.
okay, the page.
Or they can, if you want to write down my email, they can contact me at tracyltatro@gmail.com.
Tatro, Gmail. Okay. All right. Awesome. Donations. Will you take donations? What do you need? What do you really need?
We will take donations. We don't necessarily endorse taking,
Right.
people donating, but some people do on the kindness of their heart. So, it's not really a need. It's whatever.
Right.
Okay.
We've had people donate $20 for gas. We've had people donate Tim Horton gift cards for coffee because we all
Right.
know
That's very important.
the coffee's
Got to have that
important at 2
coffee,
a.m.
especially right. Depends on what shift you're on, right?
Right.
So you make the schedule up, or
No, there's no schedule. People just come out when they can. There's nothing.
and they just let you know, hey, I'm going to be out there.
Yep,
or-
they sign
They
in on
post it on a
Zello,
page.
and we have a private.
Oh yeah, you
patrol
have
page.
that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
private
That app.
page.
And
Awesome.
then Zella.
Yeah, the app's really cool. We have a lot of fun on the app.
I bet. So have you really? I mean, be honest now. Have you really saw anything really serious in Garden City while you've been doing this, or
Yes,
have you?
yes.
Okay,
I've come across,
but not all that often, though,
not
right?
often, no. It's very, very rare.
But it happens. It can happen
does
in any
happen.
community.
Yep. I came across, was on my way home actually from the end of my shift, and I seen this guy walking across the lawn, and he just didn't look right to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of turned the corner and went past him, and he walked up to this porch, turned around, walked back.
Did you have your
I did.
flasher on?
And there was a pickup truck sitting there. So I seen him get in the pickup truck. So I turned around in the driveway, came back by, and he was ducked down in the truck.
Really?
So I called in to the non-emergency,
Uh-huh.
and I explained what I seen, and they said, okay, we'll send a car out. So I went around the block and I came up and I stopped waiting because the police sometimes will want us to wait there. So I sat there and was waiting, had my light on, and two men came walking from another house that was over on the corner, and they crossed in front of me and they got into the pickup truck that was in front of the other pickup truck. And then they took off going 50 miles an hour down Craig. It was here in Zone 3.
Oh, boy.
Towards Cherry Hill with their lights off. So when the police, I called the dispatch again to let them know what I'd just seen. So the police came out and they went to that house. The gentleman that lived in the house was sleeping. He had just got home from vacation. He was gone for 9 days.
Oh, wow.
And they were in his garage. They broke in his car. They were in his garage. He had a breezeway.
Whoa.
They tried to get into the back door from the breezeway. And a week later, that young man, he lives there by himself. And he's a young guy, probably about 25. And he stopped me while I was out patrolling, tried to give me money. Because
Oh,
he was
wow.
so thankful because,
Yeah.
you know, the outcome might not have been so good.
Sure, could have been a lot worse.
Right, exactly. So he was
So-
very, very thankful.
So the police, did they catch these guys?
They did not because they were gone, and Craig has that hill
right.
by Cherry Hill. So
Yep.
by the time I got there, they were gone.
Oh, wow.
Because I was trying to get away.
Yeah, they were flying. They knew they were being watched. Yeah.
And the other guy that was standing there on the lawn was the lookout.
Oh,
I'm
my
positive
gosh.
he was the lookout.
Wow. Yeah, you just never know. You never know. Yeah, Danny says hi, guys.
Hi, Danny.
Yeah, well,
And then there's the good things we see.
Yeah.
yeah. Now, what are some of the good things? Tell us
Well,
that.
I mentioned earlier I patrol by the high school in Douglas, and I was doing that almost every day because there was some requests from bus drivers that were having some problems with some disorderly children. So I started doing it every single day, and at first the kids didn't like me at all. Now, they see me, they wave.
Okay.
But last year at the end of the school year, I was patrolling high school and I was coming through the parking lot, and all these kids were out in the parking lot and they had coolers and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, I was pelted with water balloons, with glitter and shaving cream.
Oh, no.
I just smiled and kept going my 5 miles an hour. I guess it was senior day or something like that.
Oh, wow.
But it was nice. And the kids
That's
had
funny.
a good time about it.
Yeah.
So
And you took it the right way,
yeah.
too. See, that makes a big difference. Somebody might not have.
well, they were having fun. They were just letting off some steam, and it was great.
Yeah,
and,
that's awesome.
They knew. Here's the guy that
They knew
patrols
who you
every
were,
day.
yeah.
Oh, let's get him.
Yeah. Now, how are you guys identified? You do have the
We have
the orange?
beacon and we have
have a
a
placard.
detail. Yeah, that's a magnet that we stick on the side of our car
Okay.
with our logo.
With the logo.
Yep.
Okay. Mike, you have any questions?
No.
Comment? Nothing?
I'm just
Just listen?
I'm just glad we got people that want to be involved in the community and help make it a better place to live.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, we really appreciate it. That's for sure. Doesn't look like any questions for you guys out there, but I really appreciate you coming on. That's for sure.
Thanks.
And thank you for doing what you do and keep doing it. And who knows, maybe I'll volunteer some night.
That'd
We
be
could
great.
we could always use the help. You
You can always ride with one of us to
Yeah,
test it if you
yeah, you can ride. We do ride-alongs if anybody's
Yeah.
interested in that.
Okay, ride-alongs.
Kind of get the feel of it and see what we do.
Well, I'll definitely mention at the end of the show if anybody wants to contact you, they can. And also, you're the last Monday of every month at Maplewood, 7
Yep.
p.m.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much. I
Thank
really
you guys for
appreciate
having
it.
us on.
Anything you guys wanted to mention? I mean, did you want to cover anything?
I just want to give a shout out to all the patrollers out there. You guys are awesome and we love you.
Yeah, they do a great job.
Thanks, guys.
And we appreciate it too. So, all right. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
All right. And come back anytime, okay?
Okay, we will.
Yeah. Really appreciate it. All right. We would like to. You're going to head out?
Yeah, we're
All right. You know how to get out, right?
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Be safe out there, okay? All right. We'd like to remind all residents that the next regular city council meeting will be held Monday, March 20th at 7 p.m. in the council chambers, and that is located at 6000 Middle Belt Road. From what I understand, the city council meeting could get a little heated also. I think there's a big push to do something about the LED lights in Garden City, and it's been all over the Facebook, and I think a lot of people are going to show up at the council meeting
There's
Monday.
some unhappiness with these things being just too bright and It's light pollution.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a
they're wondering if there's an ordinance, why it isn't being enforced and all that and blah, blah, blah. So it's going to get interesting, could get heated. So I just wanted to, but if you are concerned about the light ordinance or the LED lights, be sure to show up to the council meeting. The council wants to hear from you. They also urge all residents to attend. They've added budget meeting dates. They are as follows. March 27th is the next one. They just had one the 13th. Did you attend that? The budget meeting?
There was no meeting that night.
Oh, did they discontinue it?
I don't know.
Oh, because I had it on my schedule here.
Yeah, it was on my schedule too, but I showed up and there was no meeting.
Okay.
Not at 6 o'clock at the police station.
So March 27th, and then April 3rd, I think they're having one. So
yeah.
And all the meetings are at 6 p.m., and they will be held at the Garden City Police Station. So
the budget meetings.
Those are the budget meetings.
The regular council meetings are at 7, of course.
Right, 7 o'clock. And as you recall, last week we told you that Joey and Holly will not be doing their 2-minute gardening segment this year. They actually got a gig in Milwaukee there on a radio station, so congrats to them. So that means that we here at GC Chat are looking to add a new segment to our show, and we have an opening. And we would like to hear your input on what you'd like to see and what interests you, within reason. Maybe someone has, maybe someone can come on and do an entertainment segment or sports segment, travel news, trivia, you name it. You let us know, and we'll work with you.
Girls.
What's that?
I said, young dancing girls.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we get kicked off Facebook. But hey, if you guys got any ideas, send your ideas to gccommunitychat@gmail.com, or you can message us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/gcchat. We look forward to hearing from you and your ideas. All right, we're going to get Mike in here. I know you're all waiting for him to sing his Buddy Holly segue.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
And I know you got quite a few events over there. Some are old, some are new.
Exactly.
So let's get Mike in here, and then we'll close this baby out. Whoops, wrong one.
That's Tom's.
Oh, my gosh, where is yours, Mike? I know I got it here. Stand by. Talks amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Mike's intro.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yes, that'll be the day.
Okay, it's
when
time
you
for
make
some
me cry. You say you're gonna
let's
leave.
get Mike in here.
You know
Mike.
it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die.
All right, way to go, Mike.
Great intro. Great intro.
All right, what do you got?
Okay, as you said, we've got some old ones and we got some new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with some of our more familiar ones. Still looking for volunteer drivers for the Meals on Wheels program and to help at the thrift store. I understand that if the president's budget has his way, they're going to cut out monies for Meals on Wheels.
Yeah, can you believe that?
And
I don't know what they're thinking. Well, he wants the biggest and baddest defense, $50-some billion for that.
we already spend more on defense.
You don't think we spend enough?
Than the next 7 nations spend
Yep.
in total.
Right. I know. It makes no sense.
Why we need another?
And now you're going to cut out,
and we're
Meals on Wheels.
Yeah, we're badly underfunded. Yeah. And EPA and Great Lakes
Yep.
water protection.
Yeah.
And,
Michigan's going to get slammed.
Yeah. Hopefully, there's enough people in Congress that won't go along with some of this stuff.
Well, I hope somebody comes to their senses. That's for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, you can apply at the Maplewood Center, 31735 Maplewood Street, or call 734-793-1850 for more information. Library events, there's teen programs. Teens are welcome at our library program unless a younger age is specified.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are some programs only for teens. There's adult programs Also, Stress Buster Adult Coloring Night on every Tuesday at 6 o'clock. One-on-one computer help. Adult Services Librarian Lisa will be available every Tuesday to provide computer help in dedicated 25-minute sessions. Call to check availability and book your slot, 734-793-1830. Friends of the Library is looking for membership. It's only $5. It's tax exempt. And the library is located at 31735 Maplewood Street. Make checks payable to Friends of GCPL, Garden City Public Library. Maplewood Center has their seniors fitness room. I understand they got a new applicant this week.
Yes, they did.
It's open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. They have daily rates. They have rates for 3 months. They have rates for 6 months, for 12 months, for residents and non-residents.
Yeah, Cheryl and I went over there and signed up today for 6 months. We're going to give it a shot.
Fantastic.
And continue with my my exercising.
Yeah, well, give us a report in a month or so how
Absolutely.
that's going for you.
Absolutely. I may even do a live video from there. See me huffing and puffing.
A live video of Carrie exercising. Yeah.
Could be a new segment.
Yeah. Some senior activities at the Maplewood Center. They have drop-in euchre on Mondays from 10 to 4. Crafts and games club on Tuesdays from 9 to 4. Senior Club 1 meets on Wednesdays from 9 to 4. A beauty break, third Wednesday of each month from 10:30 to noon. The Red Hat Society on the second Tuesday of each month from 11:30 to 2:30. Golden Agers on Thursday from 9 to 4. And bingo every Wednesday from 1 to 2.
A lot of stuff going over there. So if you're bored, head on over to the Maplewood Center.
Right.
No excuse.
Coming up this Sunday, the Garden City Lions will have their 26th annual pancake breakfast. It's Sunday, March 19th, at 8 a.m. until 11:30. Special guest cooks include the Garden City firefighters. It'll be held at the Garden City Moose Lodge, 29137 Ford Road, parking in the rear. Menu includes pancakes, sausage, scrambled eggs, juice, coffee, and milk. It's only $5 for adults, $2 for kids under 12. For more information, contact Bob.
What a deal.
Yeah, it's
You can't beat that.
yeah, you get all you can eat.
All you can eat for $5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Contact Bob at 734-612-1775 or Vicky at 734-524-1330.
Yeah.
Michigan State University is having a Understanding Community Food Systems workshop where you can learn how a regional community food system can improve your local economy, create new jobs, increase the health of your residents, lower health care costs, create new businesses, benefit our environment. This is sponsored by the Garden City Garden Club. It'll be on Tuesday, March 21st at 7 p.m. at the Maplewood Center.
Yep.
Christine Hahn, Community Food Systems Educator, has more information. Contact her at 248-802-4590 or at HahnK, that's HAHNK, at anr.msu.edu. Garden City High School is proudly presenting West Side Story. It's going to be on March 23rd, 4th, and 5th at 7 o'clock p.m. with matinees on the 25th Saturday at 1 and the 26th Sunday at 2. It's at O'Leary Performing Arts Center. Tickets are $10, reserve seating. Advance tickets are available online, or you can actually go to the box office on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 5.
We got our tickets. Did you get yours?
No, but you're going on Saturday.
Saturday matinee, yep.
Saturday matinee.
Yes, we got like 7 or so going, I think.
Yeah, I haven't got mine yet. Faye doesn't want to go, but I'll probably go.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Join you and Cheryl and Joy and
I'll let you know where we're sitting, what aisle, what row there,
Yeah,
and
well,
you can get close by anyway.
I can probably find you.
Yeah, I think you will.
You can run, but you can't hide. I know what you look like.
That's true.
Garden City High School Project Graduation 2017 is having a sports venue fundraiser. It's going to be on Saturday, April 1st. Location, of course, is at Sports Venue, 6327 Middle Belt Road. There'll be a bake sale and raffles available from noon until 10 p.m. Sports Venue is at 6327 Middle Belt Road. 734-525-3134 is their phone number. Garden City High School Project grad will be benefited by the following: 10% of the sales for that day. There will be basket raffles, 50-50, a bake sale. People will be able to watch the Red Wings and Maple Leafs game at 7 o'clock. So grab dinner with family and friends, watch live sporting events from TVs. Have a great time supporting Garden City High School Project Graduation 2017. Donations and volunteers are needed. Raffle items, lottery tickets, baskets for sign up and further info. Please visit www.signup.com/go/2050994BA9A.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yada yada.
Or if you have questions, contact Judy
Something easier.
Diabolis at 313-378-1941.
There you go.
Sherry Lanuski at 734-751-8893, or Kristen Clendenning at 734-777-1089. Here's a new one from the Family Resource Center. Stand up, stand out, and stay sober.
Right.
This is going to involve an impaired driving simulation, interactive education exhibits, dinner provided, tons of prizes and drawings. Join us for a night of food, family, and alcohol-free fun. So I'll be on Thursday, April 6th, from 4 to 6:30 p.m. at the Garden City Family Resource Center. 734-793-1860 if you want more information.
Yeah, that's a free event?
Yep.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Not only free event, you get dinner.
Yeah, with dinner too.
Wow.
Awesome, yeah. Hope everybody comes out to support that.
Yeah. The Mother's Day tea. Join together for a happy afternoon and a Mother's Day tea. You can contact them at 734-793-1870. An event that I'm looking forward to is the first annual Great Pig Race.
Oh, yeah.
Brought to you by the Kiwanis Club of Garden City. It's going to be on Saturday, June 3rd. And it's going to be at St. Raphael's Activity Center, or whatever they call that over there. But you all know where St. Raphael's is.
Right.
They're looking for sponsors. We have 17 pigs sponsored so far.
Awesome.
We're only
looking for 30, though, right?
30 is the maximum we
There's
can
still
take.
time. There's still time.
So, sponsor fee is $100. Sponsors benefits include you get a pig to decorate as you wish, so it can advertise your business or organization.
Yep. It's a plywood pig on casters.
Right. You get 2 tickets to the event if you're sponsoring a pig, and you get a 1/3 page advertisement in the event program.
Awesome.
Registration and payments are due by May 1st, 2017. Send them to John Fleming, 29217 Ford Road, Suite 106, Garden City, 48135. Checks are made out to Kiwanis of Garden City. Now, this is modeled after a camel race.
Right, in
And
West
there's
Branch.
In West Branch. And there's about, 10 of us or so going up there this weekend.
Yep.
To see the camel race.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it.
To get a better idea exactly
how it's
all
run.
we're going to be doing.
And
Pig
they
race-
take in a lot of money, too, there.
Pig race is basically a charitable raffle event. Participants enter the raffle by wagering on pig-shaped cutouts, racing on a 6-lane track. Pigs advance by a random toss of colored cubes. First pig to advance to the finish line wins the heat. Everyone who bet on that pig collects their winnings based on the posted odds in pig dollars. We anticipate running 5 heats of 6 pigs each. And as I say, we've already got 17 of them.
And what pig are we asking everybody to bet on?
Well, obviously, the pig that will be most deserving and undoubtedly will have his color coming up more times on the color cubes would be the Chatmeister pig. But,
The Chatmeister,
right.
sponsored by GC Community Chat.
Yeah. There will also be a winners and a losers heat for a total of 7 heats. Each pig will be sponsored by a business, individual, or organization who are encouraged to decorate their pig and display it prominently until race day.
Yep.
And you can vote for your favorite pig. This evening of fun will include other activities such as food. And the food will be mostly the munchy kind of stuff. We're not.
Yeah, like
we're
finger
not-
food, right?
Yeah. We're not having
Not a full dinner.
not having a full meal.
No, just
Yeah.
snack type
Yeah,
stuff.
no pulled pork or anything.
Right,
like that.
right. Not this year, anyway.
There'll be beer. There'll be 50-50 raffle baskets. The most popular pig, the best dressed pig contest, and more.
Vote for Chatmeister.
Yep. Doors open at 6:30. The first heat will be post time of 7:30 p.m.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, I think.
I
Really
think it's
looking
gonna be
forward to
big.
it.
I look for a big turnout in the community and people having a really good time.
Yeah, yeah. It's
From everything I've heard about this is it's a real fun evening and a lot of people get involved.
well, we'll
There's so
definitely
much stuff going on.
we'll definitely find out when we go to West Branch, and we'll take some pictures and
Yep, I'm gonna
See how
take
that
copious
works.
notes and
take notes. Yeah.
yeah.
So
It's a big event in the sense that,
yeah.
as I
That's,
understand
major.
it, we need over 40 people to actually run the project.
Boy, that's a lot of people, man. I don't know
Yeah,
how you're
we're-
going to get that many.
Well,
We're going to have to
Fortunately-
start recruiting.
fortunately, they don't all have to be paid up members of the Kiwanis Club.
Yeah, that helps. That helps.
Spouses and friends can also participate.
Right.
But we will be looking for, practically 100% of our club to get involved for this one night.
And their spouses, hopefully.
Yeah.
And I did see where March 30th they're going to stuff eggs over at Maplewood.
Right, I forgot to mention
I
that.
told Cheryl she got on the calendar, so
Yeah.
she'll be there hopefully.
Yeah, the Easter egg extravaganza will be on April 1st.
Yeah, that's a big
And-
deal. That's a
and,
pretty good turnout.
On the March 30th, which is a couple days before that, Thursday night at Maplewood, we're going to actually stuff the eggs with the candy and so
Yeah,
forth.
it should take about an hour or so.
Typically we get so many volunteers, it goes pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
And that's all I have, Kerry.
all right, sounds good.
I tried to get some more stuff out of the Garden City Observer, but the only thing they had in there that was related to Garden City was the pancake breakfast.
Right, right. All right, well, that was good. That'll wet their whistle for a while.
Yeah.
All right, I just want to mention that if you'd like to be a guest on our show, like Tracy and Norm was, it's very easy. Just send us an email at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, and we'll shoot you some available dates, and that's all there is to it. Maybe you own a business or belong to an organization, and you'd like to share your information with us and the surrounding communities. If so, this is the forum for you. Once again, email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or give us a call at 734-788-9319. We look forward to hearing from you. Now, you don't necessarily have to come here to the studio. You can call in to the show, and we can interview you that way as well. So think about it and give us a call or email us. All right, are you a business owner, resident, or community advocate interested in serving the business community? If so, why not consider joining the Business Alliance, Garden City Business Alliance? To learn more about the GCBA, you can visit their website at gardencitybusinessalliance.org or give them a call at 734-788-9319. Also visit their Facebook page at facebook.com/Garden City Business Alliance. So why not consider joining the GCBA and become a part of moving the business community forward? You are also welcome to attend their next membership meeting, which is held the second Friday of every month, with the next one scheduled for April 14th, 9 a.m. at the Straight Farmhouse, which is located at 6221 Merriman Road right here in Garden City. They look forward to meeting with you. Oh, and the GCBA would like to also mention that they have completed their online GCBA business guide, which lists all the great businesses that are now members of the GCBA. and they would really appreciate you supporting them whenever you can. So be sure to check it out at gcbusinessguide.com. Special thanks to GCBA members Rick and Catherine Palmer from Palmer Works for the excellent job they did on this guide, and they continue to add to it as businesses join. So please check that out. Let me see. With that said, Mike, I think we're ready to call this a podcast. Thanks to my co-hosts, Tom and Mike. Great job as always, even though Tom was in the airwaves out there. He had some school stuff tonight to do, so
but
I appreciate him at least recording it.
He got us updated on the weather coming up.
Did a good job, absolutely. And a special thanks to Tracy Tatro and Norm Whiteside for coming on and chatting with us about their Neighborhood Watch Patrol organization.
Hopefully
very interesting.
We alleviated people's misconceptions about what they do and so forth.
Right, exactly. If you would be interested in volunteering, please contact them at Tracy L. Tatro at gmail.com. That's Tracy L. Tatro, Tatro at gmail.com. Also, you can go on their Facebook page, which is the Garden City Neighborhood Watch Patrol. Just check, or just look for her.
Or go to the meeting at Maplewood on the last
Monday of the month at Maplewood.
7 o'clock.
7 p.m. Yep. They'd love to have you come out and see what they're all about.
Yep.
So keep that in mind. Also, thanks to all of you that tuned in to watch the show and on our Facebook page, and to those listening on TalkShoe, we really appreciate it. Shout out to Mark Sequin for joining us on TalkShoe. We appreciate you, Mark. It's been a while, buddy. Hope you're doing well. We appreciate everybody's support each and every week. Remember, the audio from tonight's show will be available on our TalkShoe page at TalkShoe.com, show ID 82757. And don't forget, we are in the Google Play Music app after we sign off. And be sure to view this video anytime you want on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GCChat under our video tab. All of them are over there in order for you, so check those out. Okay, remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. And if you see something, say something. Look out for one another out there. We have Tracy and Norm out there, so you know you're in good hands. For all your weather information, be sure to head on over to DopplerTomsWeather.com. He's got a great website over there, very user-friendly. A lot of information for you. So on behalf of Tom and Mike, this is Carrie saying take care. See you all next week, March 13th, right here on Facebook.com/GCChat and also on TalkShoe.com. Call ID 82757. Be safe, have a great weekend, and good night. And Tracy, I see that you shared the video. Thank you for coming on again. We really appreciated you guys. All right, you guys take care. Good night.
Call recording has been completed.
All right. Thank you, everyone on Facebook. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Like I said, the videos are all available over on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GCChat. You can check them all out over there, and we would appreciate you giving us a like if you like what you see. So take care. That was Mike's head there in the camera. All right, you guys take care, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you. Bye.